Luna Rebirth Town Exploration. Hello all, my name's Daniel and welcome to Twisted Geek and welcome to my new obsession that is Luna Rebirth. Today we're going to take an exploration of the town. First we'll go into the shop. There is many versions of the shops on here, all different currencies from different parts of the game, whether it's limited time events, from the guild, dojo, honor, the whole lot. All these are slightly different currencies and have slightly different items in them. Every day these do renew, certain items always stay, meaning in the normal shop other items do refresh and come back in, and sometimes you do get discounts on certain items. Over to the attire is a way you can customize your character. As you can see here, I've got some glasses on, a mask, some ears, and a musical instrument on my back. These give certain characters extra bonuses and extra damages, then later on it changes around by refining them. They give different abilities to other people. You can actually upgrade them to boost them stats, and I think it's about 5 points per upgrade, so from 40 to 45 and so forth. Over to the Challengers Hall, there is 4 different battles you can face here. Every day the Challenger boss comes in, and that stays there normally for the whole day for you to challenge it just the once. Other ones come in at certain times during that, and then you can face them off from that. You get nice little bonuses rewards for completing it, and there is 3 tiers of bonus rewards that you get. You get basic, rare, and rare plus. Over to the Trial Tower. The Trial Tower is the dungeon of this game. You go floor by floor, beating more harder and harder enemies, and unlocking more and more rewards. At first, once you get to a certain level, I think it's around the 50 mark, and then 55, 60, 65, and so forth, will unlock an extra card for your character. These extra card slots on the armor will actually give you more benefits and more stats by adding the extra cards in. After a little while, looking into it, this does jump, so it'll jump every 10 levels and every 15 levels. I think goes to every 20 levels later on. But every 5 levels, no matter what, you do get an extra bonus. When you complete the level, you get some experience for your characters. Not your main character, but for your other characters, so you can level them up. Then every 5 levels, you get an extra card. The enemies and bosses and all that vary throughout the levels. Sometimes you've got to adjust your skill sets and the orientation of these sets in order to get the best results in order to win. Next up, we have Valhalla. Valhalla is one of the PvP areas of the game. You get up to about 45 chances a day you can do this, but only 15 of them chances, as you see at the top right there, which will give you honor for that day. Honor, of course, being part of the honor shop, you can buy more items. So you have your credit, you hit fight, hit launch, and then it puts you into a battle against a random opponent. The higher you get in Valhalla, the more intense the opponents become, and the higher level players you actually face. So sometimes you do have to change things around again in order to win. Other times you just get stuck with, unfortunately, a bad match, and you just get absolutely slaughtered. In this case though, I got the win. And this unlocks a little bit of cash, a little bit of experience, and of course add a little bit of honor for the honor shop. And every time you go up a level, your reward goes up, and after the end of that session, as you can see there, there's just over 5 days left, you get a bonus based on that tier for it. Next up we have Entrance of Expedition. I have not long unlocked this, and this is where you can face off against different monsters over a different level system. So every level you fight and you win, you'll get like a choice of 3 cards, which will then boost your stats for the next time. As you can see here, I got up to level 28 and my team got wiped out. But you can ask help from the guild, ask help from people online, and if they accept and help you out, it will fully revive your team. Then you can go back in and fight again. I've only got a couple more levels of this, so I'm hoping that I manage to get through that and then get the win, but we don't know just yet. On to the Crystal Arena. This is where you get experience for your skills. You get challenge crystals by going AFK, and from battling, each one of different colours worth a different amount of experience points for your skills. As I say when looking at the shop, Airship Adventure I have not unlocked yet. That is going to unlock a lot later on down the line. As you see, that is chapter 28, Haunted Swamp 1. I think at the moment I'm only on something like chapter 7 or 8, so there's still a long way to go yet to get to that. So this is possibly one of them more mid to end game unlocks to give you to have something else to do, which is definitely something to look forward to, as long as that is going to be good. Once I get to there, I shall let you know, and I'll do another video based on that. The dojo is one of the first PvP areas you can get to play. The higher up in the dojo you get, the more honor and guild points and stuff you get for being in there. But of course, the higher you go up, the more combat power people have, so the higher level you have to be to face them. And you idle in that spot and you gain resources in order for the shop, and resources towards your guild level or guild rank. And of course, the extra stuff in the shop which renews each day, so it is always handy to get in there. Sometimes you'll get kicked out, sometimes you need to go back in and fight your way back up. And you have the friends list. You have two options really here on there, which is the ones you follow and people who follow you. There is one of the quests and daily quests or rewards to actually get a few people to follow and follow you back. So it's always handy to have a quick look on there and quickly follow people for a little bit, but if they're inactive for so long, of course, you can just get rid of them. Now, the collections house is where we get our cards from. These cards slot into our armor slots and give us extra boosts of damage, physical damage, defense, and much more. And then we have the pets. Again, same kind of things as the cards. You can get a pet, you can level them up, they give you extra stats, they help you battle, and whatever the stats they get you, your character who it's linked to will also get a bonus stats to help them as well. The antique area I have not unlocked yet, but we're getting close to it, so once I get unlocked we'll show you that as well. So over onto the guild hall, we have a few things we can do here. We have a couple of bosses we can fight, one which is not unlocked yet and in the guild hunt, and one which is unlocked for us there, which you can play that every single day. I think for 1 or 2 chances you can do it. And then you've got the main Lord of Death boss here. This is where you and your team and the rest of your guild face off, fight them, do enough damage to unlock certain chests. Guild War, that has not happened yet, but it looks like it's happening in a few days, so I'm going to try to keep an eye on that and maybe try to give it a shot at the Guild War, depending on what time it actually is going to be on and how long it lasts for. Of course, you got the guild shop where you earn from fighting the bosses, participating in and possibly getting the Guild War, we'll get some points from there, and facing off and getting them chests each day. The mailbox is just the mailbox. You get certain things in here from certain rewards that pop in and server maintenance. Over to the summons, we have a few options to summon. We can summon more cards if we've got some keys. We can summon pets again if we've got some keys. And we summon artifacts, which comes on a later date. Here I've just paid the extra gold, so we can summon 5 cards and see what we get. A mixture between rare and SR, it always guarantees at least 1 SR. But what you really want is the double SRs, and especially since they only give you level 1s of the SRs most of the time, you definitely want the double SRs, but that's a lot harder to come by. So that's been a nice exploration of the town inside of Luna Rebirth. If you want to see more videos like this, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment down below of which section you'd like to see next. There'll be more videos exploring the different sections of this game coming very soon. My name's been Daniel, this has been Twisted Geek. Hope you have an awesome week. Cheers.